Hi, I hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, we're going to be playing with the Revolution times the Simpson makeup. Did I say Simpson? The Simpsons makeup. So we do have a face palette from them, and we're going to be using this in today's video. We have an eyeshadow palette, which is the Bart Raven palette. Look at that, so beautiful. We have a lip product set as well as their face primer. So if you want to see how everything went on the face and my thoughts on everything, just keep on watching. Before that, don't forget, if you like drugstore makeup, go ahead and stick around, subscribe, maybe hit the bell to notify whenever I upload, and if you could like the video if you like it, and the video's gonna start right now. Alright, so we're just gonna get started. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some of the Jelly Wow from SHEGLAM before we start with eyebrows. Before we go into the eyeshadow, I'm going to take my SHEGLAM Ready Set Primer. I recently did a 10-second review video talking about all these products. I completely forgot to do brows. Okay. That video is going to be down below if you want to know more on these, but let me get into eyebrows, girl. I'm like all over the place. For eyebrows, I'm going to take my Romantic Beauty brow pencil along with the e.l.f. Shape and Stay brow gel. Such a good product. I always rave about it for a good reason. Look at that. It like makes your brows just stand up. It's just so good. I'm telling you, you need it. So what I'm gonna do is just let that set in, and then later I'll just go ahead and fill it in a little more. So again, I'm gonna prime my eyes using the SHEGLAM Ready Set Primer. For eyeshadow today, we have a new product. This is the Makeup Revolution Treehouse of Horror Shadow Palette. And this is the Raven one. This is called the Raven Bart. So cute. How adorable is that? Definitely this is the one out of the two that called out to me because of all the tones in here. It's very much like fall-esque tones, very deep and dark. And that is how the front looks. It's so cute, and I love the size of the palette. It's so adorable. It's very compact, not too big, not too small. I think this is a perfect size. I honestly didn't even notice. It does come with a mirror, and then these are the shades that we're going to be working with today. Definitely gives me vibes of the Batman palette that I used a couple weeks ago. That video is going to be down below if you want to watch, but basically you get a lot of like gray tones, kind of grungy-esque kind of tones in this palette. I really love the shade Zombie. It looks stunning. I am going to give this palette a swatch for you guys in just a little bit, but how cute is this palette? The other palette is the Maggie one, so I have that on the screen if you want to see how that one looks. At the moment when I was looking up this palette specifically on Ulta, it was no longer on there. I don't know if it sold out. I don't know if by the time this video comes out it's going to be up again. Honestly, I have no idea. But the Maggie one is still available, so if that one's calling out to you, go ahead and grab it, girl, because both of the color stories were stunning, but this is the one that I felt most drawn to. All right, so I went ahead and swatched the palette. Honestly, they're really stunning. I didn't even notice there was like a red tone in here until I swatched them. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So let me know down below, what do you think of these swatches? Aren't they just so beautiful? Now a couple of them I did have to kind of swipe over twice. For example, like the deeper shades, like the black up here was good, but this one down here was a little hard to swatch, but everything else was pretty nice and easy, especially the shimmer shades. As for today's look, honestly, I have no idea what I want to do. Now that I saw that red tone, I kind of want to do that, but we are wearing green. And I also did just film another video using the SHEGLAM new like Halloween makeup situation. I did a gray look, so I don't want to do that again. So I'm thinking we are going to get into this red tone here. It's so stunning, but all the gray tones in here look beautiful. For sure, I want to use this on the lid. Let's see what happens. All right, what I went ahead and did is just wiped everything off. I didn't like how it was blending out because my brush was wet, so it was difficult to move it around. Anyway, I went ahead and wiped it off, threw on some concealer as a base, and threw on the same red tone, kind of burgundy shade, blended it out with the same color that I told you guys earlier, and this is what we have so far. I was about to cut the crease, but honestly I'm thinking no cut crease today. I'm just going to take this shade here with my finger and throw it on the eye. So the shade is beautiful. And we have this shade down here. It has Maggie's face on it. I'm not sure if this is a matte, a satin. I'm thinking a satin shade. It's just like kind of hard to tell. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's a shimmer. Let's see. So what I'm thinking is kind of throwing a little bit of this shade out here. All right, so I threw on some lashes. I threw on some liner. These lashes are they're just a little extra. Okay, girl. We're just gonna keep on going. I was gonna change them out, but honestly, whatever. We're just gonna keep them on. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna throw on some sunscreen. Oh my gosh, like I definitely am in need of an eyebrow plucking ASAP. All right, now that that's on, we're gonna take our new face primer, and this is the Simpsons Revolution Treehouse of Horror Primer Base. And this is such an interesting product. First of all, let's take a look at the packaging. How cute is that? It's like a primer, it's green, and it has like the little aliens from obviously the Simpsons on them. So cute. It's like very heavy, feels very luxurious. And I remember it wasn't that expensive. When you open it, it does come with a pump. So that's how it looks. It's a very like hydrating type of formula. If you could see really closely, it looks almost like a just gloopy. But when you throw it on the face or on the hand, I mean, it feels very hydrating. Like a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a ton of this product from what I can tell. It's like very hydrating. There's like little bits of glitter specks in the actual product. Not sure how that's going to translate on the face, but I'll put all the information on the screen. I believe this product is supposed to hydrate and provide a little bit of glow to the skin. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to throw some on the skin, and I am going to throw just a little bit of the Wonder Skin mattifying primer on the inner parts of the face because I am oily. So yeah, so let's take a look at how it works on the actual face. And what's interesting about this as well was I was expecting some kind of scent, but no, doesn't smell like anything. So if you're like allergic or to like scent or whatever, if you're sensitive, this doesn't have any type of scent to it, which is really good. I'm just gonna take one little dot. Oh my gosh, it feels so cooling. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna take just another little dot on the outer parts. It feels like you're throwing water on your skin. For sure, a little bit goes a long way. It doesn't feel like, you know, those products that don't really blend into the skin, they just kind of move around. This is definitely one that sinks into the skin. It's not like sticky at all. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. I can move my face around, I can't feel it. So we'll see what it does to like the foundation. Does it make my foundation last longer? Does it make it look more luminous? Honestly, I have like a little bit of a like natural glow to the skin, but nothing crazy. And I feel like this is gonna last forever because a little bit goes a long way. So I'm gonna keep this going, and let's see what we think of the other products. So again, I'm gonna throw a little bit of this product in the center. Debating whether I should do my whole complexion on camera with you guys. Oh, I don't know, because everything else is just like things from my Shop My Stash. We're gonna get into like the new products once we get into like powdering the face. We have some lip products as well. I don't know. Well, I'm going to take my UCANBE Matte Pro Longwear Foundation. I'm actually almost out of this. This is in my Shop My Stash. Oh, I do have a new product actually, now that I remember. We do have the little pumpkin sponge from SHEGLAM. This is the brown one, and I did already wet it, so it is pretty soft and bouncy. So I'm going to go ahead and use this with the foundation. Now, this foundation is running out, so let's see how much we can get out of here. I think that's like more than enough product. Oh my gosh, what? It's working, girl. I did mention these sponges in my SHEGLAM video. It was the Halloween video slash a little like haul at the end of it. And this sponge does come in 2 other shades, like 2 other colors, I mean. Okay, I am beyond impressed by this sponge. I honestly had no hopes for these, like at all. I just bought them because they were cute. And I love the fact that with this like specific color, it's not gonna look super dirty. That's just a little like personal thing. But oh my god, it like blended it in so well. I am so surprised. I literally did not think it was gonna work out. So I'm surprised. The only thing is for concealer, it's gonna be a little difficult. I don't know how that's gonna work. Okay. We could try it, why not? I'm gonna take the LA Colors Ultimate Cover Concealer in the shade Natural. It does an okay job at the under eyes. Now, this shape is not ideal at all for that area, but for sure I'm gonna be using this for the rest of my face. So good. It blended everything in so nicely, but for this Trying to get into this area here, it's a little difficult. So I'm just going to take my brush right now and fix that. I'm going to take my foundation brush. I've been loving using this throughout the week when I'm working to blend in concealer, foundation. It's just an Eco Tools brush. I thought it was Real Techniques, but no, it's an Eco Tools. This is called their Base Buffer. So good. I'm going to set the under eyes with the LA Colors bronzer duo situation, taking this shade here. Next, taking my Beauty Creations pressed powder foundation in the shade FSP 11.0. I should already know that by heart because I use this all the time. All right, now that all of that is on, we can go into the Treehouse of Horror face palette. I definitely needed to pick this up. Love the packaging, and wait till you guys see the inside. It's so cute. So this is how the box looks. Of course, I'm gonna have like all the prices on the screen and everything. This one was still available as of the moment that I'm filming this video. Not sure if it's still gonna be available when it comes out. I'm so sad about that. But hopefully you guys can get your hands on everything. Basically, the palette looks exactly like the box. So there's a look at that. And then we have the back of the palette, which does show you like the shades and everything. This is called their Spooktacular face palette. On the inside, you do get a mirror as well as 3 shades. Then we have Bart's face imprinted in this one. We have Lisa's face in number 2, this one here, and then number 3 is Maggie. So cute, love it. Now I'm gonna give this a swatch, and what I love is like when you swatch it, it doesn't ruin the pan, like the imprint. Love that. We have the highlight. So there's a swatch of those products. The highlight looks so pretty. It does have like a little bit of a pink sheen to it. And then I didn't expect the blush to be this pinky, honestly. I didn't really notice that when I purchased it, but it looks cute. Okay, let's try it on the skin and see how it works. So we're gonna take Evil Twin, which is that bronzy kind of tone. And I'm taking this Kala brush from Chamase. You know what? I'm not gonna use that mirror. I'm gonna use this one. Because I can tend to go a little overboard with bronzer. All right, that bronzer shade looks so pretty. It wasn't like a favorite right off the bat, but I think it went on rather well. So I'm gonna take the shade Brains, which is just a Lisa imprint, which is that pinky blush. I have to say, like when you're grabbing it, it's like it's like buildable, so you have to kind of build it up on the skin. I noticed that with the bronzer, and now I'm seeing that with the blush. It isn't like super pigmented when you pick it up with your brush, which I guess would be a good thing. It is like buildable. So gradually throwing that on. You see how that's like one application? That's not enough for me, so I'll just keep on going. So there's a look at the blush shade. I'm gonna tone it down just a little bit. May have overdone it, but yeah, the shade is pretty nice. But again, you do have to build it up quite a bit, which I'm okay with. I think that's a really nice quality to have in a face palette. You don't want it to be overly pigmented where you throw it on by accident and then have to blend it off quite a lot. So this is a Beauty Creations brush. It's so cute. I haven't used this one in a long time, but yeah, that blush looks so pretty. And we're taking the shade Cursed, which again has that pinky kind of undertone to it. I'm gonna throw that on the skin. Oh yeah, it looks pink on the skin. Again, it looks pink on the skin. For the people in the back, okay? Oh, that's pretty. It's definitely different. I was expecting like a whitish champagne shade. Okay, girl. Oh, it looks cute. Definitely matches the blush. And I like that it's unique. Wow, it's like pink on the skin, girl. Yeah, throw just a little bit on the brow bone. I think that'll complement that burgundy shade nicely. It'll probably complement my bushy eyebrows as well. But all right, so I went ahead and filled in the brows. I finished the lower lash line. I'm gonna show you guys what I used. I just went ahead and threw on the shade Unearthly, which is that brown shade on the lower lash line, and then blended it out with Monkey's Paw. So that's what I have going on down there. And then filled in again the brows. I guess that's all I did actually. Felt like a lot more stuff. I'm gonna take my ColourPop lippy pencil in the shade Petal Please. Forgot to mention, I also threw on the Nevermore shade on the inner corner. That just came to me. That's what I did. Okay, so next we're taking the Treehouse of Horror lip gloss and liquid lipstick set, which is the Donut Head Homer. I don't know why on the packaging his head is like orange, because on the actual like liquid lipsticks his it's just like a more beige shade. But there's a look at that. It also comes in two other shades. There's like a Flanders shade and also a Mr. Burns situation. So those are the two products. First off, we get the liquid lipstick. Now I don't think they have any names to them. They're just both called Donut Head Homer, and this is the liquid lipstick. You guys know I had to do a nude. I love nudes. I don't know what it is. That's just my go-to lately. There's a look at the doe foot applicator, and that is the shade for Donut Head Homer. So stunning. Love it. Taking the liquid lipstick. Oh my gosh. It smells like chocolate. It smells so good. It feels so comfortable on the lips as well. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, this smells so good. It's like you're throwing chocolate on your lips. I have to say I'm beyond impressed with this liquid lipstick. Not only does it smell amazing like chocolate, but also the shade is stunning. It matched the lip liner perfectly. I'm like getting a little overly excited. Okay, girl, calm down. But also the formula feels so comfortable, almost like a mousse texture, which is really interesting. Next we're going to take the lip gloss, and this is again the same thing, Donut Head Homer, and there's a look at that. It has like almost a beigey kind of tint to it. There's a look at the doe foot applicator, and it's just a clear gloss, nothing special. I'd say hopefully the formula is good, but it doesn't even look that shiny on the hand. So let's see how it looks over top. Oh no, girl. Oh my god, this one smells like coffee. Yep. Honestly, the doe foot applicator, what it's doing is it's picking up all the liquid lipstick. It's not taking out any lip gloss. You have to dip a bunch of times in here to get product. Like the product doesn't stick to the doe foot, which is a little annoying. The smell is so good. Again, it smells like coffee. I don't even like coffee, but it smells good. I'm not that excited over the gloss situation, but the liquid lipstick for sure I'm like the most excited about. I love the color, I like the formula, I love the smell. This one smells good. It's just I know I'm not gonna reach for this as often, but there is both products on the lips. Let me know what you think down below. All right, girl, so I've been fidgeting with my hair so much. Honestly, don't really like how my hair is looking. I do love how this look came out. Let me know what you think down below. I'm not gonna get too close because my eyebrows are like crazy, okay? Caveman status. Makeup looks good. Let's go over the products that we use. The first one being the primer. I didn't really notice anything extraordinary from it. Like my face, it looks the same as, you know, always. Doesn't look extra luminous or anything. So I say this is an okay product, not something that I really recommend you go out and purchase if it's still available. But I think this was okay. I had fun using it. I love the packaging. I think it's really great quality. The shade itself is so cute and it feels so hydrated on the face. So if you do have, like, I say if your skin is really dry, maybe try this out because it does feel extra cooling to the skin and it feels like you're throwing water on there. It does give you like a hydrating kind of situation to the face. Not really something that I go for all the time. The face palette for sure, if you see it, get your hands on it. It's so pretty. I love the highlight, even though it's like a pinky kind of shift. I honestly really like how it tied everything together. The bronzer situation was really nice. The blush was really pretty as well. I honestly really enjoyed it and it's very different from what I was expecting, which I really enjoy. So this is definitely something that I'm gonna reach for quite a lot. It's like, it feels like really good quality, and the actual products, again, they were really buildable, so they weren't like super pigmented right off the bat, which I really enjoyed. So if you're into those type of products, definitely pick this up. If you love the Simpsons like I do, go ahead, girl, because it's good. The palette for sure, if it's available, girl, grab it. Get your hands on it. It was so good. If I could go back, I would purchase it again. It's so stunning. Not only is the color story beautiful, the way that these shades blended, the way that they work together on the eye to create a smoky kind of grungy look. I love it. Honestly, 10 out of 10 for me. I really enjoyed this palette. Again, I threw some in the inner corner. Everything on the eyes is this palette, and I for sure recommend this one. And the lip products, lip gloss, I would skip out on, but they all come in sets, so you can't really skip out on it. But I think this was okay. If you like the smell of coffee, I think you're really gonna enjoy this. I just don't like that the doe foot applicator didn't really pick up a lot of product, so you do have to like keep going in and getting product and again to get to the desired amount of gloss. Honestly, I don't know, but the liquid lipstick for sure, love it. Love the color. I love how it feels on the lips. I love how it smells. Everything about the liquid lipstick I love. I think the gloss was just an okay product, but I would definitely recommend it. Try it out. Try out the other shades if they intrigue you a little more. It was really affordable, and I'm sure that these things are going to be on sale. So if you can grab them on sale, even better. Yeah, so good. So that is everything that we tried out today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. Everything that I talked about, other names of the prices, are going to be down below, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so if you could stick around, that would be amazing. I'll have my Insta handle displayed on the screen. I post a lot of makeup finds from jokes on a high end, so if that interests you, go ahead and follow me there. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and you make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.